Hi everyone, Emily here. I wanted to show you what I crocheted in the last 5 days. Today is August 1st. Tomorrow is another farmer's market in Ankeny, Iowa. And so this is what I made in 5 days. It is tomorrow. Today is Friday. But I am not crocheting today. I am just going to pack stuff up, get stuff ready, because my table has been 4 foot. But tomorrow I'm going to have an 8 foot table, so I'm going to have more stuff. So I just want to show you what I crocheted to replenish it. I think I made 2 loaf cats, but I think the other one's already packed up. I'm going to be pricing these for the sale. These little loaf cats go really quick. They're super cute. Some stuffing fluff. And so I sold 5 at the last 2 markets. And then I have a $5 bucket. It's getting depleted pretty quick. So I made these cute little frogs. Those aren't frogs. They are turtles. I made these turtles to go in the $5 bucket. The kids love to dig through the $5 bucket. So I hope this helps fill it up a bit. And then I have some totes in my garage that are very deplenished. That had a whole bunch of stuff when I started saving stuff up for markets when I decided I wanted to do it. So I had like 3 totes full of stuff. I'm down to like almost nothing now because I'm almost selling like 50 items at each sale. And as you can see, I can't crochet 50 items to replenish it. So I've been taking stuff out of my buckets to replenish that $5 little bucket. And I've only taken it the last 2 sales, so this will be the 3rd time. So these little guys will probably go. I made 1 little whale, more stuffing, 1 whale, and I did put the safety eyes on because I just thought it looked really cute, and the whales sell really good too. I made 1 little kitty. This is acrylic yarn, so they take a little bit longer, and I really wanted to concentrate on these guys, so I purchased a kit on Hobby Lobby, at Hobby Lobby. It was $3.97, and I made the panda. It was an easy pattern to follow, and then I made one with acrylic yarn like this one. I took both of them to the last sale. They both sold, and so I decided to make another panda. This panda, I believe, what did I sell him for? $12, I think. So I'm going to put $12 on all of these, are all going to be $12. And I use the same pattern. I use different colors, and I put different faces on. So this one kind of looks like a kitty. I mean, it could be a mouse, really, with that big end of nose and those whiskers. My daughter said this one looks like this. I mean, look at it. Same pattern, same yarn. And this guy, I must have had my stitches off because he came out really big. And he's really chunky, and he kind of looked like a hamster. And this one does not have a bow tie. I decided I just wanted to have one different. And then we have the yellow one. This yarn it looks to be a lot thinner, so it came out smaller, but he'll be the same price because it is the same pattern. But this one kind of does look more like a cat with the whiskers, a different color. I just think it's so adorable. I really like this pattern. You know, it does take a little bit, but you could just do so much, and I just think they're cute, and I think kids will love them. Now, I do make Labubus. I think I made a Labubu too, but I didn't bring it out. So I think I made a Labubu and a loaf cat that aren't out here. So I made a Labubu because I took 2 to the last sale, and I only sold 1. And so I came home with 1. So I thought I'll make 1 more. I sell the Labubus for $15. Their faces are acrylic yarn, and the rest is just different kind of poofy yarn that I buy. And I did notice some parents said they didn't like the Labubus. They didn't like the fact that they're a horror creature, that they're supposed to be haunted, and they didn't want their kids to have one. So I decided to make these little dolls with the Labubu pattern, without the ears and the scariness going on, no claws, and I just think they're cute. Don't they just remind you of the retro dolls we used to carry around when we were little? I mean, this baby is all dressed up and ready to go out in the cold. It also looks like she's sleeping. And so I want to make some more with different colored faces and different colored outfits. The outfits are a very plush, soft yarn, and the face is acrylic. Now, I made the purple one before I made the blue one. And I think this is Bernat Blanket. And I put a little skirt on her. When I got to this point, I just crocheted in the back loops, and then I went in the front loops and put this white yarn on so she could have a little skirt. She looks like a little ballerina, and she's happy, and she's sleeping. So I think that these will be something really nice for the little girls or little boys. My grandson loves purple. And so I'm going to sell these for $15 because that's what I sell my Labubus for. I don't know, though. I might go 10 on those because I don't have ears, and I crocheted the eyes, 2 layers. And I mean, it's a lot of work to do the Labubus. So I might do 10 on those. I'm not sure. This is what I crocheted yesterday. I only crocheted one item yesterday. He kind of took a lot of work. And I just needed a break yesterday. Like today, I needed a break. I went out and bought some yarn and bought some stuff so I could do my paper play, which I haven't had very much time to do. But I did buy some things to do paper play, so I need to get up there and do it. But anyway, this is a Highland cow. And he came out super duper cute. I like the gray color. So I usually sell these for $12, so he might be $12. See how I did his eyes? I just put that little bit of yarn next to them. But this was a pattern I purchased on Etsy. It was a Highland cow. Or my daughter purchased it for me. So then back here, oh, I crocheted this for my $5 bucket too. You can see I used all that pink yarn. He was supposed to be a pig, but he kind of looks like a hamster. So I guess he can be whatever the kids want him to be, or grown up. He'll be in the $5 bucket. Now these guys are dragons, and they're baby dragons. So their horns are super duper little up here. That's the horns. And then I have that white going down the back. He has a little bit of frill on his tail. Look at his little legs. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. I gotta tell you, sometimes I make stuff and I'm just like, I love you and I want to keep you. I don't know why, but I just want to hold you and cuddle you, and that's how I feel about this baby. Isn't he just adorable? Now I do make these. I have made some an elephant out of this yarn, and I did sell them at my last sale, and I sold them for $15. So he'll probably be $15. Isn't he a cutie? So there's a little stuffing in his legs. His head is stuffed, of course, but the rest of his body is not. And he is just a cutie. So the same pattern I used for this one. So what I did is I did go on YouTube. It was a free pattern, and I found for a dragon, and then I kind of made it my own and did my own thing with it. So this is Bernat Baby, I think. Sorry, I'm out of breath. The air quality is so bad here. I probably shouldn't have went out in it today, but I just needed to get away from yarn. Anyway, and I bought some. Anyway, I'm sure you can relate to any kind of project that you do. I believe this is Bernat Baby, or maybe it's Loops and Threads. I don't know, but it's super duper soft. It's very thick. I got this pretty going on. The tail trim, his legs, they're stuffed, and his head, and his nostrils did not come out nice like the other ones because I decided to try something different. So it kind of looks more like his cheeks under his eyes. So I kind of like that, thinking that those are his cheeks all bumbled up because he's smiling. The eyes came out okay, considering this chunky yarn. And he's got ears, and then in the back, he has that going down to here so that when you hug him, you can just feel how soft this is without that in the way. He is definitely he can be a boy or a girl, whatever you want. Look at that yarn. It is definitely fluffy, and it's really super thick. I started making something else with this yellow yarn, and then when I noticed how thick it was, I'm like, oh no, this is perfect for this type of dragon because it's so thick. It's very thick. So this dragon, I'm going to put $20, maybe $25. Not quite sure. They work up really fast because that yarn is so big, and I'm not one to charge a lot for my time because I'm disabled, and I do this because I love it, even though at this point it almost has become a job. I am going to take some of my paper crafts with me. It just seems like I get more children at my table. Maybe it's because since I've been going, I've had a lot of crochet. I have sold some of my the journals, the books. Oh, I just put a cover on them and then make a couple of pockets in them. And I sold a few of those, so I might take the rest of those this time. But I'm just really happy with what I've crocheted because it all looks good. I didn't hurry, but I feel like I did pretty good making. I think I did make a Labubu and another cat because selling 5 cats at the last sale, and I had 4 left. So I wanted to add some to those 4 for this coming sale. And like I said, I didn't know until, excuse me, later this week that I was going to have an 8-foot table instead of 4-foot. I'm going to have more than enough stuff. And I always take more than I need to put underneath to bring out. And I got to tell you, I usually get everything in the big basket out and on the table before the end of the sale. It runs from 8 to noon. And I'm thinking it might be busy tomorrow, and then after that it might be slow for the next 2 weeks because the Iowa State Fair is going on. I'm in Ankeny, Iowa, which is just north of Des Moines, Iowa, where the state fair is. And so I'm thinking that people are going to go to the state fair. Maybe they won't be at the farmer's market. Isn't this baby cute? So this will be $5. Sometimes I think that's a little too much, but they do take time. And I usually don't sell these for $5. I usually sell these for $2 or $3. So maybe I was just going to throw them in there. Maybe I won't. I'm making grab bags. Thank you. Okay. So I'm making grab bags. I'm going to take 5. When I take 5 grab bags, I usually sell 3, and I sell them for $5 each. So I'm going to make 5 grab bags, and what I do is I put a plushie, so he'll probably go in a grab bag. This time I have, it's going to be a plushie, a box of juice, a sucker, a Rice Krispie treat, and my mind's a blank. There's 5 items. There's another item. Oh, there's going to be 2 suckers. Okay, 2 different kinds. One are the round ones that are all swirled, and the other one is a different kind of sucker. Oh my gosh, my mind is blank. But there's 5 items in it for $5, and one of the items will be a plushie. The kids that have gotten them in the past seem to really enjoy them. No, I won't put this in one of those bags because I don't put anything in there with the eyes. I do put on the bags that they are for ages 3 and up, but I'm not comfortable putting those in there. So I'll have to find something else. Maybe one of these guys. But that's what I'm taking to the sale. And I'm hoping that I'll remember to do the camera because last Saturday I kept thinking I'm forgetting something. Well, I forgot to take a video when I was there. Didn't take a video when I left because I was so hot that I had to keep taking breaks. And tomorrow, I think it's going to be beautiful, but the quality of the air is going to be horrible. I can feel my voice is already getting really worn, I want to say, kind of, just from going out today. And, but I enjoyed it because I went to the store, went to Walmart, went to the yarn store, went to Walmart, and then stopped at McDonald's and got me a Frappuccino caramel, a small one, and a blueberry pie. And I gotta tell you, I'm in love with the blueberry pies from McDonald's. It's a big treat for me because I really don't like to go out and eat. Okay, I don't like to spend my money. I don't like to spend my money on stuff like that when I could spend it on something else like the yarn. And when I go to the craft sales, I always buy something there as a treat for myself. And last Saturday, me and my friend Irina, she lets me share her booth. I bought us some Thailand noodles, and they had vegetables on top, and I'm telling you what, they were delicious. And so for this Saturday, I think I'm going to buy for both of us. She buys me stuff too. I think I'm going to buy some French fries. I love that white ear. So I do treat myself. And so today I treat myself to that little bit of McDonald's. And for those that don't know, I live with my daughter. She's a great cook. So I kind of get to eat really good food all the time. So, well, thank you for stopping to see what I've been working on. Please give me a comment what you think of my stuff and my prices. I know my prices are a little low, but I want to make it so that everyone can afford something at the farmer's market. I did have stuff on my first 2 farmer's market. I had a bucket for $3 with little tiny things, and they all sold out. And I did have a gentleman ask me where they were, because, you know, he wanted to buy his kids, 3 kids one, his 3 kids, each one. And I told him they were sold out, but he could have anything in the $5 bucket for $3. So he bought 3 things. And I think it's just really nice that my stuff is priced to sell. And I do make a little bit of a profit. My time is my happiness. So anyway, if you think of something that I can make, please let me know. I did have Elma ask me if I've made a turtle. Not a turtle. I have plenty of turtles. A poodle. So I am going to have to make a poodle now. Well, you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember that you are awesome. And I'll be back soon. I appreciate you watching my videos. And you guys remember, this weather is dangerous. Be careful. Bye.